All right, welcome back. This is round 9, and we're having female category on stream. I was saying earlier that I would really love to see the female category play. And on stream now we have Priscilla Akhabue from Team Lagos facing Joy Ola from Team Ogun. And it is Priscilla Akhabue to move with BRAYCAT on a rack. I'm really looking forward to this game as both of them are wonderful players. Priscilla Akhabue, who is a gold medalist at the All African University Games, and Joy Ola, who is a current first runner up of the African Scrabble Championship. So, it really promises to be an interesting game. All right, Papi Best move is in Harvey for 32 points. Let's see what she'll decide to do. But it seems like Joella has commented arranged on her rack. Yes, it really promises to be an interesting game. All right, looks like Priscilla is considering playing Bray. Maybe she's not seeing Kabi. All right, I think she's about to make a move. All right, I think she's doing Bray. Keeping B80. All right, she has made a move of Cray for 32. No, that's all right. She has made a move of Cray, and Cray scores her 18 points. 18 points. I'm not so sure. All right. Can Joy Ola's spots move to the R?
Okay, Joy is arranging coverted, which is not a word, it is coveted. Covert goes to adjective, coverter, coverted. So I don't know if she has committed that move already. She has, I think Priscilla is holding her. She might also be mixing it up with coveted, yeah. She could have played vectored, evocated, or the coveted. Wow, she mixed this word up in I'm sure she mixed it up in her learning when she was learning this particular set of words. Okay, but now she has just drawn RISE. I saw vectored immediately. Coverted, because I know coverted won't toy in my brain. I won't want to try that coverted or coveted. All right. I expect betas to come down to craze immediately.
Yeah, she can play Tebias for Miss Gray.
I don't think she will do square. I don't think she will do square. Yeah. Yes. But it will be very beautiful to see square because that is strict double word score, lane. I think Joy is not even scrambling a rag. She needs to scramble the rag. She can arrange evocate, evocated or something.
Yes.
She's just folding her arms and looking.
Because if Priscilla decides to play betas or Tebias, whatever it is she's going to play, she's going to still leave one of the R floats for Joy. So if Joy can spot a move to the R or to any of the other floats, then it will be really, really nice.
I hope she won't play coveted to double T because Priscilla will be bringing a T to the to flash a double word score times 4. So she might want to try coveted double T. But I don't expect her to play chaff a phony in this turn again. Advocated looks good to the A of the right now. Vector is there. coveted. Wow, she now has enough score to even meet up with Priscilla, because she plays very well with this track now to the floating tiles and the double world score. The score will just be at par, I guess.
Priscilla is still thinking. All right, 77. All right, for 77 points by Priscilla Akhabue. So still with the same rack of, oh, wow, a challenge. Wow, that is very surprising. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am really surprised that Joy challenged that move Barrett. That's an additional 10 points for Priscilla.
Okay, because
she's doing coveted with a double D, like Joe said. Oh my goodness. Will she lose this turn as well? Oh my goodness, this is not looking good for Joy. As
I suspected this move to come, and Priscilla has to just do the right footing to challenge, but she's dealing with 105 already.
Oh wow, I think she's recording the score. I don't think she's going to challenge.
I think Joy is on hold. She's not going for the towel sack. If she takes this out, then I think she should be able to have a leeway to win the game.
Yes, I think she's on hold because Joy.
Wow, I'm surprised she couldn't find evocated and coverted. Yes. You know, I was saying she was not even playing with her rack. She was not turning with her rack. She's not even juggling the tiles. Vector.
Coverted.
Yeah.
Another loss of turn for Joy. Wow. Wow. 105 leads. You do not want to be missing your turn, especially at the early stage of the game.
And now it looks like she might likely not play bingo with this track again.
Yes.
You know, after scoring 2 zeros, even the obvious coveted will not be coveted will not even be looking like a word to her. Sorry, I meant to say evocated will even be looking like the wrong word to her.
I think the pressure of the stream is really getting to her, because the loss of turn twice, you can even see in her demeanor, you know, she has her hands on her face. She must be really, I wonder what is going through her mind right now.
Yeah.
Priscilla, rack is not looking like a bingo rack, although she has quite a number of points to pick up. She has 30 points if she decides to play Valte to the A from Barrett. She has 22 points for Wave, and then Waiter 27 points. You know, all of this to just extend the lead to 120 thereabouts.
You see why the quiz is a very good move in the first place. You know, if she had played any other thing, it would be easy for her to just play the normal coveted on her rack. So that's why Priscilla took some time on that move.
Yes, I think that's
working out.
Yes. I think she's considering playing THED.
It looks like HY. Am I correct? Yeah, she has to take that off.
Just citing
that's the pressure of the screen, you know. Yeah.
It would be really, really funny to see a 2-letter phony being played on stream.
All right. She's thinking of how to. I think Valte is a very good score. That looks like a very good score. Keeping HAG. Is that H? Yeah, it should be H. Valte. Are you sure she had Valte? I see HAVTEG. VHW gate. Yeah. VHW gate. So you are not seeing the H.
Oh, it's the H.
Yeah. So we are not seeing the H. We're seeing it now. So let's see. She will have other options. I think she can even do HAG, you know.
Yes,
HAG to block, HAG to block the float in there. Yeah, she's doing something like that.
I think she did hit.
8 VGW. Wow.
Keeping VGW.
See, this move has just blocked evocated, but Vector is still very much there.
Yes.
I'm sure she might not see that because she missed it for overted. Wow.
I think, yes, she's not even going to look for a bingo. She's just going to take a score because at this point, I do not think she can afford to play any phonies again. All right, she'll be doing voted.
Priscilla's Radcliffe at the previous day is not too good. If she draws some couple of more consonants, she will really be feeling bad about that. I was thinking Ag was so cool at that place she played 8, but she was trying to remove all the float from the board there.
Voted gives her 34. And Priscilla has gone to draw some more vowels. I really wonder what the case would have been if she was not able to draw any vowels.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Vowel and what? Beautiful move. Beautiful
Yes,
move. Beautiful move.
That scores her 37. Wow. She's really taking the lead.
She just needs to keep scoring this game. She will see the game so easily. I'm not sure anybody is since Croatia, so we might not be seeing anything coming from that part of the board.
Yes.
So she's kind of safe.
All right, so I think this is FICENOX. Joyola's mark. So she has voice for 33, keeping FMX, Cox, if she wants to get rid of the X or oxic. Joe, what do you think she's going to do? Do you think she's going to keep the
I think Cox is not really a good move because it takes A and you're opening it straight under the triple word lane. Voice is cool. FMS can still give you some pretty good score in the next turn. Like it's a vowel, you're good to go. OF was not too good, keeping those set of conquistadors. And she needs to score now. She's trailing by 130, about 129. She's in a really big dilemma. Oh, I can see voice in this turn. Voice is very good to go in this turn, keeping that XFM.
All right, seems like she'll be doing voice for 33 points. Yes, voice, 33 points played already by Joy Ola of Ogun State. So Priscilla Akhabue to move now, GEMOLUL. Quite a number of options. She has GEUM for 29 points. That's a very good score. She has COLUNEL. She has Columel for 26. She has Locum for 17.
I'll really be happy to see that Guillaume or Jem, as I want her to cite the hook for Areg, for her to be Areg.
She has played Jem already.
Oh, beautiful.
27 points by Priscilla Akhabue.
She just needs to keep on scoring and picking tiles from the bag and trying to empty the sack. But we can never say never when playing Scrabble.
Yes, Scrabble
things can change the speed of light.
Joyola has drawn the Q. She still has the X and the F and the M. Wow. Not a lot of things that she can do. She can play exam, keeping FQT. Joe, if you keep playing like this and you keep picking heavy tiles like this, to play a bingo would be very, very difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, also considering that she's training, that she needs to get back in the game as soon as she can.
Yeah. I'm sure Priscilla will be wishing to pick a blank now or an S to make her feel kind of less tension. Yeah. Because our opponent is really suffering now, but she never can tell. The options we're having there is making her keep more clunky tiles and giving away to the opponent. Exact is opening EXA there.
Yes.
For good score for opponents. The exam is also opening a lot for M6 there. Q80 keeping the other tiles. Q80 is 12, and she does not have an S. This is a tough time for her now.
Yes, it really is.
And that's what I was saying, that when you play badly, it's supposed to be like a punishment, and I think this is what's coming up now. But we are seeing a couple of players play badly and they still come to win the game. Yeah. So Scrabble actually promises this is life. You can be suffering and you can get back to being at the top.
Yes. It really promises anybody nothing.
So like I suspected, she's going to take time on this rack, but I'm just wondering why she doesn't juggle a rack. Maybe she's just like a machine. Things to just play what she wants to play. But some of her tiles are upside down. Some of her tiles are upside down. She's thinking of what to play. Q80 lose cold, keeping those vowels for 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 the X. But if our opponent puts her heads there, it might be disastrous, Yeah, and I'm sure she wants to be changing in this turn. Changing also gives her more problem, compound problem. Just trying to take a score, and go ahead. If she does marks there to the M of if she does marks to the M of gem, it gives out a lot too.
Yes.
Okay, I think she has done something. Face it, all right.
Oh wow, set for 20 points, keeping MQX. Why is she holding on to this heavy tiles? I do not see a setup, so like she set up for the X or for the Q. So what do you think is going through her mind right now?
Basically, the first two turns she lost was really haunting her. She's just playing the game. I just feel she's just playing the game to just play the game, because I'm not seeing the reason for this rack balances, but she just has to just keep playing. She just don't want to score zero anymore now. She has to play only what she's sure of right now in the game.
So there's Fugal, but I think she's going to do FUG alone.
Fugal is cool because it keeps good back
L-O,
level, and
yes.
it doesn't take air, so I think she doesn't know that 5-letter word.
Possibly.
I don't know. Our rack is still clunky. QAMNDBX. All right, she doesn't do marks. I saw that marks.
For 32, but if she does marks, she has to keep BDNQ. It's still not really advisable. And Priscilla has drawn the first blank of the game. You understand? You do not want to be struggling with how at this point in time when your opponent is taking the lead. Priscilla is already over 200 and she's still not on 100 yet. And yes, I think she played marks now for 32, keeping BDNQ. Let's just hope that it works out for her. All right, she played max for 32 points.
If I was in Priscilla's condition case in this game, I would just be feeling cool. Though I'll be focused on the game to end the game well, but I would be feeling cool that no, I am not supposed to lose this game.
Yes.
Anymore. Alu LO blank was left. Beautiful move.
Yes, Alu. I think she did Alu and she scored how many? All right, Alu for 13. It's not really bad, Joyola still holding on to this Q. Wow. She has a BANDNK.
You can see she's not really bothered about what she's giving. She just wants to be scoring and just let the game end. She's not feeling so happy. She's not even feeling happy at all. Wow, I can see it's not dropping crownlets.
That's I think.
Crowners. She had LOWNERS ER blank. I hope she won't be challenged. Okay, the move has been committed. I expect it to be challenged.
It has been challenged.
LOWNER blank. Oh, she could have done crownlet.
A loss of tone for Priscilla in this game.
So she did clowners and she lost that tone. Not really nice to see. I would have just played low somewhere or do something else.
See, she wasn't seeing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so QIN
Maxi
DRKN. I think there's been a mistake somewhere. It seems like Clowners was not challenged. I think it was allowed. Oh my goodness! Wow, this is This is really, really, um, I mean, I do not really know what to say at this point. Clown knife, wow.
Oh, clownery. It's clownery.
Oh, it's clownery. Oh, because I was wondering what it was. Okay, it's clownery. Okay, okay, all right. Sorry for the mix-up. It was no clowners, but clownery. All right, it's not clowners, it's clownery. Okay, all right. Clownery for 86 points. Joyola played QIN.
Yeah, chin. And people.
All right, and that's 7 points. I think Priscilla Akhabue did POI. Um, yes, POI for 10 points. So Joy, I'd like to move now with DRUNKHS. All right, DRUNKHS. She has 37 to score with Sook. That's 14D. She has 25 points for KHUD, 27 points for Rook. Yes, she has quite a number of scores to pick up, although I'm not so sure she can catch up in this game, but never say never, you know. Scrabble is a very funny game. We still have one blank out, you know. The J and the Z have not been played yet, and neither of the two players seem to have it at the moment. So let's still see what the game holds for Joy and Priscilla. Right, Priscilla has G-I, Narak, DOUGIEI. Okay. Joy is really taking her time to see what she can do. If there's a way she can play to the wife, I do not really think she should be bothered about the wife right now. I think what she should be thinking about is playing you know, optimally and then taking scores as you know, as it is necessary. It's very crucial in this stage of the game. Okay, I think she's considering so. I think she's considering doing DUH. Okay, I think she's doing DUH. Yes, for 19 points. DUH for 19 points. Priscilla with OUIIGED, you know, two eyes, a lot of vowels, not so um nice. Although she has 29 points to score with EUOI, keeping GID. That's very good, if you ask me. Although the I is exposing the triple letter. But I think she'll be considering playing that, considering the fact that the X has been played and the Q, you know, and the Z doesn't sit there and the J doesn't sit there either. Yes, so I think she'll be doing EUI, but she decided to change instead. Okay, exchange, keeping DE. I mean, it's really not a bad. It's not a bad choice. Maybe she didn't see EUI because it would have helped her shed a lot. But it seems like it works for her as she went into the back to draw both the Z and the blank. Wow, it's really looking like this game is tilting in Priscilla's favor. All right. Okay. Joy just played um Okay, Joy just played Cons, Kons. Yes, she just played, made a move of Cons for 45 points. And then Priscilla with the second blank is going in for a bingo, no time to waste. I think I discussed it as 431 to 266. I really do not think there's any coming back for Joy in this game. All she can do is try to reduce the deficit, and I think Priscilla is on hold at the moment. Okay, I think her blank is the letter H at the highest, and that will be extra 10 points for Priscilla. Wow, extra 10 points for her. Takes her to 126 points. Wow. Like I said, there's really not much that Joy can do in this game other than trying to reduce the deficit. And then this is the beauty of the team event, because you lost your game doesn't mean you guys have lost the round. You can always rely on your opponent, on your teammates rather, to deliver. And yes, to deliver and see what you need to do. I mean, each team needs 2 wins, at least 2 wins from their players to seal the win for the round. So let's hope that Joy Ola's teammates are going to make up for this, the loss of this game. Yes. All right. SINGLRN. That is what Priscilla has on her rack, although it's not her turn to move yet. She has wrigglings. I'm not so sure there's any other can land at the moment on the board. And I'm not sure she has any floats on the board. Maybe. All right, RELRYN. Joy is really taking a time to make a move on this board right now. 19 tiles on scene, which I think Priscilla has 7, which means 12 tiles left in the bag. And all right, RYE by Joy Ola for 19 points. And we see resigning immediately. Priscilla wastes no time to play resigning. All right, resigning for 72 points. I think this game has been won by Priscilla. I mean, I do not think there's any coming back from this game. And I'm sure Priscilla hopes that this win doesn't go to waste. And I think she's going to be hoping that one or both of her teammates, also win their game. So this game is not a loss. All right, not a lot of options for Joyola. ALU keeping AENR or EAU keeping ALNR, for 26 points. A lot's going on in our mind right now. And then Priscilla is with another bingo, although I'm not so sure it will be able to land. Oh, wait. Yes, I don't think it's able to land. But a wonderful play for both players. This game might have tilted in another direction, if Joy didn't lose our first two turns. That's why it's really crucial to make optimal moves, wise decisions at the beginning of the game. And yeah, it might also be as a result of pressure, playing for a lot of people to see, it's playing live. People would expect you to make the right move. And yes, so 513 to 85. 2 minutes on Joy's clock. I really hope she doesn't flag. Priscilla feeling very confident. Like I said, I'm pretty sure she's hoping that one of our teammates also win their games. So this round would be a win for them. Joy, on the other hand, will be hoping that our teammates also win their games against Team Lagos, for them to save the win. That's the beauty of the team events. It's a team effort. It's not just one person that puts in the work. All the players have to put in the efforts. All right, I think Joy is about to make a move. I think she's doing on Rio. Yes, Southside has been challenged off the board. Wow. I really do not think it's going to have much of an effect. Although Joy Ola should be able to finish on this turn, playing a G or J, And there's also yes, a G or J. So yes, she's doing J for 31 points. All right, final scores 513, 309. Yes. Congratulations to Priscilla Akhabue for winning this round. Yes, I think she played really well from Sporting, Residing, and Affairs for over 100 points. Also, Clownery, she played really well. And Joyola lost her first two turns in the game, and Priscilla took a solid lead with that. Yes, we did lots of turn. Yes, it's round 8 of the team events at the Scrabble event of the National Sports Festival Gateway 2024. We'll see you after a short break. All right, before we go on the break, let's take a look at the current standings. Let's do an analysis of the standings across all categories. So starting off with the master category. So Joe, how is it looking at the master category?
Yeah. They just finished round 9, like we all know, 3 King of the Hills to go. let's quickly do some analysis and permutations of how it's going to be like before the first king of the hill. We start from the masters category standing, team standing. Team Delta is leading 7-1, followed by Team Edo 7-1. Team Lagos is on 6-2 with the highest cumulative spread. Team Imo is on 5-3. Team Ogun is on 4-4. Those are the first 5 teams vying for a gold medal in the Masters category.
Joe, do you think we're going to be seeing any team, Gibsonize in this event?
Basically, no. The teams in this Masters team event you made,
Yes.
yeah, the Masters team event is still pretty much open. So, and those 3 games to go, 4 teams are very close to themselves there. So we are not sure of getting any Gibsonization from the Masters category. Let's quickly take a look at the. Hello, Priscilla. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hello, Priscilla.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Cool. Can you hear me too?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, beautiful. That was a very beautiful game from you. We really enjoyed watching you play this beautiful Scrabble, winning with about 200 plus margin. How are you feeling winning this game for your team?
Happy I gave you. I feel great, especially because I was saying feeling my goals immediately. Yeah, or a little bit of my favorite part of the game was seeing all my high scores.
All right, that's very good, very good. Did you see the errors from your opponent? What do you see to that? You saw it as an advantage for you, definitely. So, but do you think if she had played the right words in those turn, it wouldn't have gone this same way that you win the game?
Feeling I would have given her a chance. Scoring twice gave me an immediate 100%. Gave me an immediate 100%.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
put me in the game before she was her own sister. So yeah, I think it would have changed one lot of one which would have come to twice, giving me 100 ahead and with the
Yeah,
child
yeah,
it was
yeah.
there's no way
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool to know. Yeah, you are 105 points ahead. So before you go, the last one is I'm sure you're expecting either of your partners to also deliver to join this your win from the 2 other players from Lagos State.
I'm not having any of that. I already got this call and I think it's a cool one.
Okay, that's very great. That's very great to know. Well done. Congratulations once again as we go into the King of the Hills. Thank you.